So I'm offering a piece of free advice today. When you need to pen the sheep, the flock, to catch some sheep, to treat them for one reason or another, if it's just about a few individual sheep, and you want to set up a pen like I have here, but you don't know exactly what size it ought to be. You definitely don't want to make it just right, because then you will have problems to get them in. If you make it too small, you definitely are not getting the sheep in. And if you make it too big, you may have problems catching sheep in the pen. Because they have too much room. I have to put in the flock because I want to change the crayon on the ram's harness, and I have a couple of sheep that must have stepped on something and have a foreign object in the hoof, or maybe broke off a toe, I don't know. So I have to catch those and put them in that pen. And you see, I have left a few extra sections. So to get them easily in here, I have made the pen too big. And then once they are in, I will narrow it down to my liking to have it easy to catch them. So I have put the flock into that pen. It is clearly too big to efficiently catch sheep. You already see here one that stepped on something, probably has an infection in there, some foreign object, not to be confused with hoof disease. My flock is free of hoof rot. And you want to do this in here with as little chasing and harassing as possible. That is never good for the sheep, and it's particularly not good for them when they have just been bred. Abortions may occur. So I will take now these 4 remaining sections and will narrow the pen, make it smaller to my liking. So I have gone over one section there and secured it at the post at the existing fence, and now I'm using the remaining 3 sections to narrow this down. I stretch it. I don't want to make it too tight, because if I make it too tight, they will knock down the fence, which for the time being will not be electrified. So that is the setup. When it is warm, they are easier to catch compared to when it is cool or cold. They are lighter and flightier. So in warmer weather, I can leave it a little bigger. When it's colder, I want to keep it a little smaller. Always keeping in mind to not make it too small, because I need to move around in there. And if they are too crowded, they may knock the fence down. So now I can get to work.